Radio is magic. Asking Radio takes your message to your customer at the speed of light. See radio differently on Radio 98.5 Speed FM, online at askingradio.com, or call 080 99 asking. That's 080 99 27 5464.
AskingRadio.com app available on Android and iOS devices. Download now.
Stay here with you.
A speedy welcome to the show for everyone. This is Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi, and I am Fubara Morris Dumo. I'm not alone today. With me are
Blessing Igoche,
China Comfort.
Two beautiful young ladies with me today in the studio. Today, this is the show where we discuss issues around young people that are youths. Today, our focus is depression. Depression among the youth is quite alarming today. Won't you ladies agree with me?
Yes.
Most young folks of today want quick money to lavish lifestyle, and one of this doesn't get there as expected. They become depressed. Most young girls live a certain lifestyle, and when they don't get married on time, they also get depressed. Depression can affect anyone regardless of age, background, or where you live. And here's the thing, it's not just feeling sad once in a while, it's feeling that way most of the time for weeks or even months. In case you're just tuning in, this is Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. And our topic focus for today is depression. You can share your thoughts with us on Facebook, that is Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. Like our page and stay up to speed with all the fun that comes with the speed of light on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. Or you could call 0808 427 5464. Stay tuned to Speedy Talk. So back to us here in the studio. Can you share, Blessing?
Yes.
Can you share any personal experience or story you've heard about young people dealing with depression?
Depression is not easy. I have this friend of mine that he collected a loan from a bank. Though he's not the one that collected the loan, So someone that uses BVN, like a person run you, use your BVN, collected the loan. Though it's his uncle, and the uncle wanted getting married. So he used his BVN and collected the loan without the guy's knowledge.
Wow. Like
to him, he said it's a grant something, blah, blah, blah. They are not going to collect the money. Now, this guy is now a banker. Since he's a banker, so many people entrust him with money to transfer into their own accounts for savings and all. And this money eventually entered his account, and then boom, they cut the account, the money.
Wow.
Why? They said for the loan. Now, this guy has a deal to pay, has people's savings to pay back to their account, and his own salary too for his upkeep has already been taken. And waiting him go do.
I feel like crying for him.
The guy fall into depression. Help is not coming from anywhere. Nothing. Not just like that. Easy.
I don't want to be him.
Not at all.
All right, Comfort. What about you?
Okay, so let me dive into this school. So I know a few persons.
Okay.
Actually, my friends who, that this education in Nigeria here is not all smooth. All the strikes, then sometimes lecturers are not coming to class. So
exactly.
Yeah, my friends, they had a very poor CGPA, and it was as if every class they were going to, it was dropping. And we are almost in final year now, and CGPA is so bad, so terrible. So I think I didn't see them in school for quite some time. So I was like, what's it now? They were so depressed that they were even thinking of dropping out. It was that bad.
Wow. I feel like
It
crying
was
for
really,
them
really
too.
bad. So bad.
The thing about but their CGPA, can it in flash at least? Okay, so for me, when most of the times when I'm depressed, it's money related.
Definitely.
It's money related. It's either no cash at hand, and it gets me into this state of thinking. I start thinking, and before you know, I'm sad for no just reason, no cause. But I found my way around it, and I think these days I no longer think about when there's no cash on ground, and I just say, no be me create myself. The person
Right.
will create me.
99% of reasons why people go depressed most times are money, like money issues.
Even me, let
No,
me know,
fine.
like-
Family problem, no be money they solve.
Okay, I just remembered one now. There was this time, I think I was in 200 level. There was this particular course. So I was the class rep then, and there was this particular course. I came, I think, 5 minutes late to exams. I entered the exam. I was about entering the exam hall, and they were like, "You're not allowed to enter." I said, "What happened?" They said, "You're not allowed to enter." The course lecturer said nobody should enter this exam hall.
Voila.
Very good.
How I want to do this thing? I went, I met the course lecturer. He told me, Morris. I said, yes, sir. He said, you know, you are my friend. I said, oh, in my mind, I said, oh, thank God.
Voila.
He said, you know, you are my friend. I said, yes, sir. He said, okay, no problem. Just come back next year and rewrite this course.
CO.
Hey,
Straight.
At that point, I felt like the ground should just open.
Even if it was
That
summertime,
was-
I'll start sweating.
That was going to be
That's
my
bad.
first F. I had not gotten any Fs. So I was like, Jesus, this is not happening to me. And the next thing, you told me, come back next year. I tried everything, no. Results came out. I went to check. Something just told me, go and check the result. I went to check. My assessment was recorded. I had 25 for my assessment, 25 over 30, while for exam was blank. I looked the other place, F. Fatai.
Wetin
Very
dey
big
fear?
fatai. While other students now were having the course as repeat, I had the course as a carryover course, and I felt depressed at that moment. But the good thing was I came back twice as tall, and I rewrote the course, and I got a B. So
Wow.
I was happy.
Congratulations.
I was happy. I don't want to think about
I will
it.
not cry too much.
I won't. So, Blessing, what do you think are some of the main reasons young people in Nigeria might feel depressed?
Family issue. Money. Money, like money. You know, anytime I'm talking about this money, it seems like I
Now
have
money be
personal-
fine, Bobo.
Wait till you dey talk, bros. Now money. You know, it's alarming when, as a mature being, you can't take care of yourself.
True.
You can't give yourself that thing you desire, that thing you want. My dear, it's depressing.
Yeah.
When you see your mate, they do well. You know they do well. People are looking up to you. They don't care how you get it done. All they want is you are doing it right.
True.
Even if it's right or wrong, all they care about is you are doing it.
True.
So most times when you've not reached some certain goals, it gets to the point of depression. I tell you.
Yes.
Comfort, what about you?
Okay, so since my partner is saying money, I know some persons that are rich had money and they went into depression. Yeah.
Very correct.
Yeah. So I think for that case, it's caused by loneliness.
Okay.
Yeah, not being accepted or having friends. You're rich, you have money, you can get anything you want. Yet
Exactly.
you don't have this joy. There's no peace inside of you. There's no. You're like a sadist with your money. You are not a happy person, and you have money. So I think it's that.
I don't think it's money.
Money can cost.
Money is there, but
yeah, money
it's
is
not a major
there.
reason for you.
My dear, anybody that will be
it is.
depressed, that will say he or she is depressed, not because of money or something, I mean, that person is not building good relationship. Though I'm not disputing the fact. Sometimes health issue can make someone
yes,
good.
yes, health issue, yes. And then there's this my friend like that. He has money, they have money, but he's always like hanging out. I'll be like, guy,
Can they adopt me?
Sharp, Wally.
I won't be depressed.
He's always wanting to be around people. Like any moment he's alone, he finds himself depressed. He's like, his mom is always busy, no sibling, all those kind of things.
Well, for me, I feel peer pressure is one of those reasons why mostly young people get depressed.
True.
Your equals, your mates, they are doing some things that you do not know how they are getting funds, and you see yourself and you look at yourself and be like, but now my mates they do this one, now my mates they do that
one head now. So those people that
exactly.
Especially when your family are like, see, this is Emeka,
comparison.
He's a rich
family too.
Is it not him?
Family too is like another reason when there's that comparison. There are some families you go to and say, see your cousin, what are you doing? See your sister,
forget
what are you doing?
depression don't enter.
So family, peer pressure, it goes a long way. These are things that will just stay and feel. School too, I can't forget that one. It happened to me firsthand. So
Over.
Over. And even hurtful words. Some people are so emotional. There are some words you use on them and they just go home and that words keep ringing in their head, and the next thing they fall into depression.
So
thinking
bad.
they are not good enough.
You get.
Blessing, have you ever noticed anything happening in our community or society that seems to make young people feel depressed?
Yes, now so many things like what she just said, comparison. That forget your mama go tell you, say, what's the popular name? You don't see this person.
Okay.
This one don't travel, go Lagos, so you don't make and this one don't come back, this one don't make and look at this. Look, forgetting that your mates are actually in the grave too. Can you actually compare someone in the grave with someone who is alive?
Not at all.
So all those comparison, peer pressure, when you have somebody that that is making it in life, so making it is not, this one now is not comparison. Like it will be like, they follow you, they waka now, and you they do well when me and everything. Education, our system. Someone tore my exam papers and told me that I don't like my results, and told me that I don't have any evidence that this thing actually happened. You can't. I went into deep depression, sir.
Wow.
Because I have to come back and write that same paper. Something why I get B, you look me, tell me, say I should come back because my brain is right.
Comfort, what about you?
Okay, some of the reasons why young people in our community get into...
Why you feel community or the society seems to make young people depressed?
Okay, unemployment, poverty.
A lot.
It's there.
Yeah, so that's my own.
Talking about unemployment, surprising thing. Just the other day, I was leaving the house. I saw this young boy, smallish in nature. And I said, what are you doing? This one, you were looking all folded up. And the boy said, Uncle, I'm not happy. I'm not happy. I said, what's making you not happy? I said, I now asked him, how old are you? After he told me like everything, I asked him, how old are you? He said he was 16.
Oh my God.
I asked him, what is making you not happy? He said, Uncle, see my mate that's had to use smartphones, expensive gadgets, that driving cars. He said he has not made it in life yet.
16.
And I was like, wow.
When I was 16, I was still playing at the backyard.
It's we in Nigeria, this African culture that is making this age difference look so as if someone has 16 is small.
So the community has made him feel like, oh, you're 16, you should be having so much. You're 16, you should be giving back to family and all that. But he's still a youngster.
He's young.
That shouldn't be what he should be thinking about.
Yes.
Just that the community has mounted that pressure on him, that he's now feeling all depressed. And I was looking at him, I was like, if you only knew, you would cherish that your 16 years that you are.
Live it well.
So you're listening to Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. And don't forget to share your thoughts with us on Facebook. Yes, we're live on Facebook. You could drop your comment, and we're streaming live on YouTube. So drop your comment on Facebook, and I'll just read it out here for all of us here in the studio. That is Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi on Facebook. Like our page, stay up to speed with all the fun that comes with the speed of light. on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. Now, round 2 on this whole depression matter. Talking about depression, how has young folks can say is depression self-made, basically?
To me, yes.
Okay.
Because no, sometimes you decide not to get depressed.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you've had the experience and know what this depression actually means. If you've known what the depression actually means, you just tell yourself not to get depressed, because depression is not pain. It's not pain. At the end, you see that some people pass through depression 8 months, 1 year. It's just eating you slowly. So it's only you by yourself that can tell yourself not to get depressed. So for me, it's a self-made.
Okay. Comfort?
Okay. So really self-made.
Think more.
Yeah, there are sometimes that these problems, they will start creeping in slowly, and depression will be coming slowly. Some persons are depressed, they don't even know. They'll just be there. It is when the depression has become adult, they'll now realize that.
Matured.
Yes, they'll now realize that. Or is it them that realize?
Their sense, they can't
or
get sense.
they come to the knowledge that, oh my God, I'm depressed.
And the depression, they
Yes.
knock them.
So sometimes I feel it's because of certain
situations.
circumstances, issues, problems, that it brings depression. To me, I don't see
You don't
it as
feel like
really
self-made.
self-made.
So,
Yes.
okay, for me, there was a time that the word depression, I felt it was one Oyibo language like that. So my friends will come up to me and be like, "Guy, I'm depressed too." I'll look at them and say, "Wait, you they pay school fees? You they pay house rent?
Yes,
My friend come up from
are
there.
you buying your food?
What is making you depressed?" And they say you do not know till it reach you.
Yeah, that's true.
So depression came for me and I tasted it firsthand. Then there are certain times, like if depression is self-made, there are certain songs I listen to and I just enter a depressed state ASAP. Like I'll listen to this song and I'll be like, I'll be feeling sad, I'll be feeling gloomy, I'll not be feeling myself anymore. Who do me? Now me do myself.
Yes.
I would have decided to listen to the other one, but I said, no, I want to listen to this one. And I got
Mood swings. And
exactly. And outside that, I feel like this whole depression thing, it's in a way it's self-made. Because you could decide, okay, this thing, I don't want to reason now. I just leave am. No be me create myself. Make I leave am for who creates me.
You can actually find a cure for it. Just
At
do something.
that point, I feel there's like a solution that I just take the other route. I don't want to be depressed.
Yeah.
So Blessing, can you describe any emotional effect of depression on young people?
A lot. Worthlessness. Like make them feel worthless of themselves. Make them feel they have, for me, low self-esteem. Because you cannot man up. It is bad when you work out with your peers, but you can't man up to them simply because you feel you're not up to their standard. There are things that this one is doing that you don't have. There were times that I felt like that too, and it got me to the point of depression.
Wow.
Like I felt like I'm not putting on this thing that this person is putting on. This is my mate. This one they wear find this, looking tush and all. And then I'm just there because of circumstances. Most times when you think about those things, it puts you depressed. So it makes you feel worthless. It makes you feel less of yourself. You can't even think to even bring out the you. Most times when they're even talking to you, you can't even be you just because you feel like the stigma. You just give yourself some certain. So my dear, that's
lost your
already
value.
and that's already an emotional problem on its own.
All right, Comfort, you.
Okay.
An emotional effect of depression on young people.
Okay, it brings limitation.
Okay.
Yeah, it makes you limited to do certain things, because when you are depressed, you are just looking for a cage that you go and cage yourself and just be there, probably drinking or you just want to be in a sober state, and then at that point maybe you would have been productive somewhere doing something, but because you went and stayed there, you can't do anything better.
So if I get you, you're trying to say when people are in this depressed states, like the effect of this emotional thing that is attached to it, if they go take things, substances that are not supposed to take, get involved in activities they are not supposed to get involved in, and all that.
Definitely, yes. True.
Okay, from me, I feel the emotional effect to it is loneliness. You get lonely, you exclude yourself from people, you become a loner, you want to hide. You don't want to associate with the crowd. Then outside that, just as Blessing said, your worth, you lose your worth, you lose your value. You see yourself as an rich. Meanwhile, those people outside there are the ones looking at you and trying to be like you, but you do not know this, and because you're in that state of depression, you feel like I'm worthless.
Yes.
So I feel worthlessness and loneliness are like the two emotional effects of depression on young people. Outside them abusing substances and doing things they're not supposed to do. In case you're just tuning in, this is Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi, and our focus for today is depression. You can share your thoughts with us on Facebook, that is Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. Like our page and stay up to speed with all the fun that comes with the speed of light on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. So before we leave, what advice do you have for young people out there that are feeling depressed right now? Blessing.
Advice.
A quick one.
Value yourself. Get yourself to hook up with people who value you, people who understand you, people who tells you who you are, people who gives you accolades, people who, I don't know, just value yourself. Surround yourself with people that value you. Because once you surround yourself with people who value you, they don't make you feel less of yourself. They don't make you feel worthless. And then sometimes when these issues comes around, because you must think about state too. In life, there's always a positive and a negative aspect. You must think about this. Decide not to get depressed.
Okay.
Tell yourself you cannot get depressed.
Comfort you.
Okay. So first of all, you have to love yourself.
Self-love.
Develop that self-love for yourself. See yourself like you are great person. You're beautiful. You are. If you cannot even love yourself, you cannot love another person. So you have to love yourself. Be contented with what you have, even as little as it is. You should be contented, and then get yourself busy. Maybe like if you know that depression is swaying in a little, just get yourself busy. Do something, maybe what you love, your passion, even if it's your skill, just get your hands busy. And
all right, thank you for sharing your perspective, guys. If you are someone who is known that is struggling with depression right now, it's okay to ask for help. Talk to a trusted adult like a parent or teacher, or reach out to a counselor or therapist. You're not alone, and there are people out there who want to help you feel better.
Yes.
And remember, it is okay not to be okay, and it is okay to ask for help.
Yes.
That's it for today's edition on Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5. The discussion doesn't have to end here. You can keep your thoughts coming in via the comments section, WhatsApp, or SMS 09021 asking. That is 09021 275464. Also, don't forget to remember to like our page on Facebook. That is Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi, and stay up to speed with the latest updates. That's it for us here. My name has been Fubara Morris Dumo.
Blessing Igoche.
China Comfort.
All right, say bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
We feel like taking a break so that others can catch up.